Hey everybody, BAM Collectibles here, back for a fun Funko Pop collection review or showcase. And if you're new to my channel, I normally unbox higher end statues from many different series, specifically Naruto, as you see in the background. So feel free to check out some of my other content if you're just here for this pop collection. The goal today is going to be taking a look at every single Naruto Funko Pop that's been created, and specifically towards the end of the video, we will go through my top 10 favorites that they've ever made. Now we have the OG Naruto here. By no means am I a Funko Pop expert. You know, I recently probably started collecting these maybe 9 to 12 months ago, so I got in it when things started to grow, but I believe one of them is the original one that was released, and the other one is the re-release that they came out with. I tell you what, I sure joined at such an exciting time, because as I did, they started to expand the Naruto Pop collection significantly. Most of the ones that we're seeing here are some of the original ones that they came out with when they first started to roll in. As a lover of collecting anything in regards to Naruto, I had to jump on the bandwagon when I saw how much of an expansion that they were doing on this line. Taking a look at a few Narutos, we have him using his Rasengan in his right hand here, and then we have the classic Naruto run. You know, I swear, my daughter runs around the house like this and it cracks me up. Lastly, for this group, we have the Hot Topic exclusive 6-pass Naruto. That is the glow version. So if you shine this under some light, certain parts of it are set up to be able to glow in the dark. Pretty cool features. I don't use them personally, but neat to have, and also to have variations is always fun. That's one thing I love about Funko Pops, is that they do have quite a few variations for some of the characters. Here we will see the classic version of Toby. I would have thought that they put a Sharingan in his eye, but maybe that would have been spoiling too much. And then we have the Hot Topic exclusive Rock Lee here, which is in a fantastic and dynamic pose. For Funko Pops, right when they started off, they kind of just stood there. And the fact that he is kicking up in the air, a really cool thing. Pervy Sage himself, or Jiraiya, coming in on that Toad. Such a cool version of this. So he's one of the larger Funko Pops that they came out with. They call this the Rides version, and I look forward to them coming out with more like this, hopefully, because they do have, you know, coming up next will show up Tsunade and Orochimaru. Now, these ones are kind of missed opportunities, right? If they had Manda and Katsuyi, that would be awesome if they did that. And forgive me, you know, sometimes I always say Orochimaru wrong. Orochimaru. People roast me all the time. It's just the way that I learned the series early on. Sometimes I say things wrong. Tsunade's pose is pretty basic, but the way that they did sculpt her hair on here, it's pretty full. They did a great job with it, I think so. With the 3 signing covered, we'll go ahead and jump over to a little bit of Boruto Funko Pops that they came out with. While I'm not a huge fan of the series personally, it is nice to have some expansion into that series, some of the main characters represented. I pretty much watched up to the Naruto Sasuke versus Momoshiki battle. After that, the fillers were so real, so intense, I just couldn't keep up personally. Maybe one day I will catch up and take a look, but it is neat to see all of these 3 together. Great that they did, again, expand the series to include some of these characters. Later on, we'll take a look at an exclusive Hot Topic variant of Mitsuki that they came out with, which is really cool. I think it really takes that one to a whole new level. Just like Jiraiya, here is another 6-inch Funko Pop here. Now, this is, the normal version of Kurama, and they have the flocked version where it's got a little bit of a peach fuzz on it. So that one I have on order from Hot Topic for 22 bucks. If I wanted to buy one now to get it in the video, I would have had to pay $60. I want to save a little bit of money, buy some extra burritos for the family or something. And then we have Hokage Naruto from the Boruto series here. He has an awesome looking variant that we'll take a look at later on in this video. Easily one of my top favorites that they've come out with is this final battle, Naruto versus Sasuke. Now, my final top 10 is going to be of the 4-inch standard-sized Funko Pops, but this one, I swear, it would easily be in the top 3 with how they went about capturing this. We'll flip this around to the back so you can see what it actually looks like if I were to remove it from the box. I did end up buying a custom case for this one, so that it does have some protection on there, only because, I have kids, and they like to get into things. I want to make sure everything is somewhat protected. And holy smokes, coming up next is two of my favorite 6-inch series that they came out with here. Here's the Majestic Attire, or the Susanoo Cloaked Kurama, which, whatever you want to call it here. I love how this one was done. A lot of different work came to this one compared to the other ones. They were kind of like repaints or recolors. And here we have the Kurama mode, which is incredible looking. One of the original ones as well, as we see up in that top right, as it's just a white circle up there. But man, I am so torn on which one is my favorite out of the two. I'm not going to say, let me know in the comment sections below, which one do you prefer more, the right or the left, the Kurama mode or the Majestic Attire version? Shout out to ___art for drawing this awesome custom Funko Pop of me. If you're out there and you make custom Funko Pops, I would love to see this done somehow, some way. My sandals, my Zabuza sword. Here's also some more of his artwork as well. Great concepts. Would be awesome to see them made in real life. Check out a link to his Instagram in the description as well. Before we jump into my favorite top 10, I want to showcase some honorary mentions and then also show you what cases I use for my pops. Gaara is not only one of my favorite characters, but how they went about the sculpt for this was incredible. He does have a variant, kind of a metallic version that they came out with recently at Hot Topic, where his eyes, you can see his vest, and also the sand has a bit of a metallic paint job to it. Kind of an interesting variant. I don't prefer those kind of variants if I could choose. I like that when they change the outfit some or add a little bit of different color. But here is the awesome variant that we showed or talked about earlier from Itsuki. Now this right here is what I call a variant, right? So we have some glow in the dark, a lot of different sculpting going on there, paint job, he's wearing that vest there. Just an incredible job there compared to the one that Gaara. And then we have the sexy jutsu version of Naruto. Brilliant idea to come out with this pop. They did also a great job at hiding all the necessary parts to make it a clean and funny looking pop altogether. And the last honorary mention is the original Kakashi Lightning Blade from Hot Topic. What an incredible one this was. It was recently dethroned for me by another one that we'll take a look at later in the video, but definitely an awesome one. Now I know you might be asking me, yo Bam, what are you using to protect your Funko Pops? Well, here we have the Pop Shield armor that can be found at $7 a pop. The link will be in the description where you can check it out directly on their website. These are the cream of the crop when it comes to cases to protect your high-end collectibles or just your casual ones. Now, don't even think for a moment that they contacted me or asked me to market this or paid me off. No, I contacted them and asked them if I could showcase these and share it with everybody. On the lid here, you'll see the Shield logo there, and then all along the rims, you'll find 6 small little round magnets. So the lid itself is magnetically magnetized, so that's how it goes on there and sticks on there, and it's extremely strong. These themselves are super thick. I'm sure you could drop these from a very high story in a building and your Funko Pop would be protected. Not that you're doing that. I'm looking at you. So there you can see with that lid on, I can actually pick the whole case up itself. Now let's take a look and see. You can actually stack these. They sit flush on top of each other, which is incredible. That's one of the things that's kind of frustrating if you ever stack your Funko Pops, is the fact that they can lean or move. These keep them so sturdy together and force them in an upright position. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at how they see when you actually put them inside of here. You have to make sure that the lip doesn't catch. You have to push it in when you get them in there. Like I said before, I am a firm believer in these cases. I think they are an incredible product that's on the market that's probably not talked about enough. So this is me telling you, if you're looking for an awesome way to collect your higher end, or again, just some of your casual favorite ones, this is an amazing way to do it. And again, the fact that they stack so evenly is incredible. Number 10 in my top 10, so this is my personal list here, is none other than adult Sasuke. Perfectly sculpted. We have that left eye covered with some of the hair, and then we'll also see that his left arm is missing. Number 9, we have Itachi Uchiha. Such an epic character, right? So he had to make it in my top 10 just for who he is, and I'm glad he has an official pop that's in the collection. The eyes were very well done. They have a nice jutsu pose for his hand there and a kunai in the other. As we're going through these top 10, be sure to let me know below what is your favorite in the collection that they've come out with so far. Here is Naruto eating a bowl of ramen, coming in at number 8. This one, it's not so epic, but it really captures the essence of who Naruto is and the simplicity behind it, why we fell in love with him as a character, and it's really serene and peaceful looking. That's why it kind of makes it up in the top 10 for me. Number 7, we have Kaguya, which is not one of my favorite characters in the series, but I can't deny what an incredible job they did at bringing her into the collection. So she is levitating in the air on a stand, similar to how Rock Lee was when he was kicking in the air, but the eyes they did a fantastic job with, and then in the arm we will see none other than Zetsu smiling there. So great job overall on this one. To all you Funko Pop experts out there, I'm gonna need your help on this next one. I'm not sure if there's an actual rarity difference between these two, but we have the right one here is the special edition sticker version. And if you look at it, the paint job on the cloak is darker and a little bit different. And then the actual Rasengan, or it looks like the Tail Beast Bomb, is a darker color, maybe dark blue, close to black. And if we jump over to the other one, the way that that was also painted, the actual cloak that he's wearing is different. It's lighter in color, and the actual Rasengan there is more of a lighter blue. So let me know in the comments if you know the difference between these two. Maybe it legitimately was just the time that they were produced, and it's just the different colorations overall, because they are uniquely painted. So I need help. Let me know if you know anything. Coming in at number 5, we have the Kakashi that dethroned the other one. So he's more in an active lightning blade position with his hand actually down. And so I'm telling you, Funko, with Kakashi formed like this, where's my Zabuza, man? Give me some official Zabuza work. Or if you make custom Funko Pops and you want to make a Zabuza one and send it to me, I'm going to be welcoming that with open arms. Number 4 is Curse Mark Sasuke. Now, this one would have easily been in my top 3 because that's one of my favorite forms that Sasuke used in the Chunin exams, but they don't. They have him in more the blue colored outfit there. But I love the way that they painted this one, right? That there's so much details going in there, from the eye colors, with the Chidori and the hand itself, and just an incredible version of Sasuke. It's one of the earlier pops that they had out there, but one of my favorites personally. Oh, top 3. It was extremely difficult to choose here. Really, none of these at all are bad, right? It's just a matter of which one is better to me personally. We have the Edo Tensei version of Madara, or the reanimation version. Incredible overall. I'm so happy, again, that this character got an official pop that can be added to the collection. Great, great one that they did release. Top 2 coming up. For those that do collect these, you probably know which ones are possibly coming up because you know which one I haven't shown. Here is the Chase version of Hokage Naruto from the Boruto line. An incredible one. This one's actually pretty expensive when you look at how much it costs on the market, but I'm very thankful to have this one in the collection. Just incredible. So again, this is what I mean by a variant. So they didn't change the sculpt much, but the paint job work that they did on this was absolutely legendary. And for number 1, my personal favorite form of Naruto is none other than Sage Mode Naruto. Mine does have a small paint defect on the bottom right little whisker line that you see there that Naruto always has. It's all good. Anyway, I'm so thankful to have this one again in my collection. I love it. It's my favorite just because it's my favorite version of him. It's not probably the best. It's arguable, but this is my top 10 list. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, be sure to hit a like and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. As always, everybody, do what you love and love what you do. Bam out.